Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the alternate pathway of the Age of Wonders 3 campaign, the Elven Court. Just a reminder, this is a what if I had made a different choice in scenario 4 of the campaign and chosen to side with Groshak instead of siding with Nomlik. In our last episode, we continued making our way through the final scenario of the campaign, scenario 6, and we've made, again, further good progress, including at the end of the episode, a fairly difficult battle for the city here, which I believe belonged to Leonis, and we've managed to capture it without any major losses on our side as well. So things are working pretty well, and we're just going to try to keep the offensive going here as we're carving into enemy territory and just continue to make this happen, hopefully without too many losses on our side. Now, before I jump into the episode proper, I did just want to give a quick shout out to Lazy Commander, who left a great comment on the last episode. Lazy Commander just pointed out that given that Leonis is the Emperor of the Commonwealth, it probably makes sense that his throne city is actually hidden further in behind kind of the main front lines of the territory of the Commonwealth here, and so that might explain why I haven't found it yet, and I think that's actually a great point. Chances are Leonis' throne is somewhere kind of back here, hidden in the mist somewhere, so really me trying to, continue to find it is obviously a good objective, but I shouldn't get my hopes too high, given that it does make sense. He is the Emperor after all, so chances are his throne city is probably well defended, and that might be further incentive for me to continue to try to find where these teleporters go to. So thank you to Lazy Commander for the great comment. And as always, guys, thank you for the excellent comments and suggestions. Extremely appreciated. Let's jump into the episode proper. All right, so as mentioned, we won this battle. It was actually fairly difficult. We could have used Reskar's spell, which thankfully we didn't have to. And that saves us our mana, although now our mana income is quite good, so I am not quite as concerned now about trying to keep that mana income, or keep the mana rationed, I guess I should say. So we'll use our scout here and do a bit of capturing. Nice, that improves our gold income a little bit. There's 1, 2, 3 gold mines and a trading post, so very powerful boost to our income just from that alone. We will keep moving this way. There's another city belonging to Baradir. My guess is that Baradir's throne is underground, given that he's a dwarf, but that doesn't necessarily have to be the case. We do know where Yizzo's throne is. It's right here. And Yizzo is actually on his throne city right now, which is perfect. So we will just keep moving over there with Groshak and his group. City awaits its fate. Yeah, we'll just absorb that. Very good. We do have a new research choice. Could do Cloak and Dagger for the extra casting points. I'm kind of inclined to just keep going on our production path here. We do eventually want to try to get access to Shadow Stalkers, so that would probably be pretty good. So I think that's what we'll do. Reskar did get a level up in that battle, so let's just take a look. Realistically, I think we're probably going to want regrowth for him as the next upgrade, so I'm going to just save the points. Let's skip all of this and get to our unit movement here. Okay, I guess we've done pretty much all of that except for these groups here, so I guess that makes sense. Now, as for where to go next, we do have some options. Probably just going to keep heading this direction, frankly. Eventually, we will have to probably go across this the water here to get to this northern kind of area, but maybe there's a land bridge that connects to it. I think what I'll do, I have a couple of options. I could summon my crow down here. However, this crow should have... yep, this crow can move now, so... Oh, interesting. Oh, whoops. Okay, I was looking at the wrong city. My bad. So Yizzo is here, and his throne city is here. Okay, so that's the setup. I was like, oh, there's the crown. Okay, no, that... so silly me for mixing that up. But, I mean, the point is still the same, which is we're going to go for the throne and then see if we can also kill Yizzo off. Hopefully... Ooh, Giant Cobweb soaks all move points on entry. Not sure what that did, but... yeah, we can go in here and try to capture the throne city. Would be nice to get it because that would also give us Heart of the Blight, which would, if nothing else, give us the casting points, but would also give us, let's see, removes all blighted terrain penalties, so that would be helpful, especially for our elves, who I believe suffer from that. So again, we could summon the crow down here, but we already know where we're going, so I think probably better to summon it up here, actually. And we can keep moving in. And we definitely want to get out of harm's way if we can. I think probably head down to these mountains over here. We may still get attacked, given that dwarves can move in the mountains quite easily, but at least now we have a bit better vision range. There's a lot of structures for us to have to fight our way through, but we will just do that one thing at a time here. So we will just move on up with Reskar's group. Sundren's group we can also tag along, and we'll just stay right alongside here. We do need to add more units in eventually, so hopefully we can do that at some point. This little stalwart, again, we're trying to figure out where this teleporter goes to. It's currently inactive, so that would be nice to figure that out eventually. But for now, I think what we'll do is we will send him down here to explore this little stretch of land here and see where that goes. This group here, we were just going to head back. I think we cleared everything out successfully, so now we can kind of follow along with where Groshak is going. It'll take us a while to get there, but at least we've got reinforcements kind of on the way. And then in the meantime here, we might as well just kind of cruise over, keep our eyes on what's going on over here. There, that's probably good for us. And this crow is fine just sitting in the water. I think that's going to be it for all of our movement, so now it's just production choices. And we do have a fair bit of resource to work with here, so I think I'm probably still going to do merchandise in a good chunk of cities, but there are a few where I think I'm actually keen on maybe starting to do a little bit of development. Probably not these small ones, but maybe some of these bigger cities, like this Draconian one, might be worth getting like a builder's hall going. Yeah, there we go. Grovale is quite small as well. Probably just merchandise there. Back to the Throne City. Definitely going to try to develop it some more. Let's do a laboratory there. Get that knowledge income going. Over here, we can make knights, and we do have the income to do it. It's going to take a few turns, but we certainly could do it. That being said, I think I'm more inclined to just kind of develop the city at this point a little bit further. We could do a Riders Hall even just to... You know what? Let's maybe do that. Do the Riders Hall. That will improve our cavalry if we do want to make them in that city. Give them a little bit of a boost when they first come out. They already have a level up, which will be good. Merchandise here I think is fine. Guildford. Could do a shrine, I suppose, maybe. Now, this city's pretty decent and can make priests. And you know what? I would love to have some priests going because we really need healing, especially in Sundren's stack. So I'm happy to get some healers going. Up here, I think I'm inclined to maybe go with shrine. That should do it for our turn, and we can make another crow. End it there. All right. So far, so good. You can see Julia moving up with a decently powerful army here, including a High Elf Noble Archer, which is a Tier 3 unit. Another hero as well. Just have to be mindful of where she goes. We don't want her getting into any, nasty situations. Of course, if she did get killed, she would respawn at her throne city after a couple of turns, but still. All right, we've got our priest. Where's that priest? Here it is. So we want the priest to probably head down this way. Just do that. Might not be able to get there right away, but least we'll make another one and get it kind of on the way as well. Okay, so first things first, probably want to do some more scouting, really. Well, we could head down and take this over. That'll almost do some scouting kind of for us here. We could grab this, but I'm more inclined to maybe save that for our units that are going to need it here. And we'll just move on down like this. Ooh, and there's quite a lot of units coming here. Very powerful ones. We're going to have to actually be pretty careful. This could get ugly. You know what? I might even add this unit into the stack just to have more bodies, because I don't think we're necessarily... Yeah, we're not strong enough to win that fight as it is. We might even need to summon this one in to help as well. Yeah, because that's a very powerful army coming down towards us. If they decide to attack, we're going to be in trouble. Let's see what else we've got here. We'll skip all our production for now. This little guy's just going to keep doing his thing. Alright, ooh, some refugees and a spring of life. Well, we'll grab this. Yeah, and we'll just go bing bang boom here. Grab this. There we go. Well, Paradal gained all those, and Rizras, I guess, gained some. A lot of it went to our goblin cities, which is totally fine. You know what? I wouldn't mind hopping in the water here, seeing what else we can find. Meanwhile, this crow, I think we're happy to just stay put for now. And let's see if we can get over... Oh, it's still going to be a couple of turns just getting through all this muck here. Yeah, I think we're fine to just stay put, really. This horse was going to grab some treasure for us, so let's do that. Meanwhile, down here... it's probably worth still exploring further. Go across here and see what we find. Yeah, and then this trebuchet is going to just keep moving. Again, our goal here is just to move into support Broshak. Alright, so these are our goblin cities that gained all that extra population. Yeah, so now all we're doing is production. Again, most of these we're just going to do merchandise. Really don't think it's worth getting too crazy with development. This one, maybe we could start. It's a little more advanced, but even that one, I'm still thinking probably just merchandise. Now, our human ones, though, are in better development shape here, especially since now we can make these knights. Maybe I'll make one. It'll take a few turns, but it would be nice to get some tier 3 units kind of in the queue. Alright, and then up here, now this city, again, pretty developed. I think we just did a shrine. You know what, let's sell this Dreadnought's Foundry. That'll increase our income just a little bit. And then, yeah, for most of these, we're going to continue to just do merchandise. And that's going to do it for our turn there. So we'll end it there. Now, the thing I'm the most afraid of is what if these units all come down and attack me at once here? We could be in real trouble. I mean, thankfully, we have the spell casting from Reskar, but that might not even be enough. Interesting. They just ran off. The army that was defending the city just completely left. Huh. So maybe this is just like they're just playing defense here. I'm not entirely sure. Did finish another priest. That's great. Priest is just going to keep walking down the road here. Oh, you know what? We should have used that priest to grab the berries. That would have been smart. Alright, well, we'll just keep moving that way. Now, the question is, how do we approach this? Because in order for us to fight, we're going to pull, I think, both of those units into the battle, if I'm not mistaken. But it's not going to pull our other unit in. Oh, actually, it will if we go here. There we go. Okay. Now, we can engage this fight. It's saying... Oh, it's going to pull all of them in, which is not what we want. So, yeah, that's a little sketchy. We'll back up one. And you know what? We'll grab the city while we're here. Maybe what we should have done is try to just defend the city. Really. Alright, well, we'll summon another one just to have another unit in the stack. This is awful, though. Yeah, I kind of jumped the gun here. I didn't realize there was another stack there. I didn't even see it, really. I was focused just on these two. Yikes. Okay, well, we'll just have to stay put then. We're going to need reinforcements over there, I think, to be able to actually take that. But we better start making an army, I guess. Okay, we'll absorb here. Select a new knowledge. Upgrade. Might be time to do a Cloak and Dagger, although, again, I really want to get to the point that we can make Succubus and then Shadow Stalkers, because that's going to just be so powerful. But let's do this, because then we can summon the crows in a single turn. Let's just skip production. I think, are we... Yeah, they're still... Okay, here we go. Now we got movement again. Okay, we'll hop in the water there. This crow's going to stay put. This crow's going to stay put. Rorschach can grab that. Head in. Might as well join up there. And then we are going to lay siege to the throne very shortly there. Meanwhile, you know what? Might be worth just coming back with this crow just to try to improve our odds ever so slightly, knowing that we're in way over our head for that fight. Not that those crows are going to make that big of a difference for us, but, I mean, anything's better than nothing, right? All right. Again, we've built up a decent amount of income now. Wouldn't mind getting some additional knowledge going. Maybe some laboratories just across the empire here. This one's slow as heck, so... There we go. Back to our throne here. Let's do an observatory, get that out of the way. Tiny little orc one here is just going to be merchandise. And then again, some of these here... Just fine doing merchandise. Guildford. A little better, but I'm still going to just do that. We're save some of our money here. You know what? I'm happy to just keep making priests there for a while, I think. Right on the coast here. Can't do too much for... yeah, I think we'll just leave it. It's not really worth developing. Especially because that's the first thing that's going to get taken if they come across the river, so... up here, we can do an observatory, and I'm happy to do that just to increase the knowledge income, and then we'll end it there. And I'm nervous about this. I hope we don't get attacked. Oh, Julia lost a battle and then won a battle. Oh yeah, we can't win that fight. So they are making landfall here. They're going to take our cities from us. That being said, we can get a priest down there to play defense at least. We do have another priest on the immediate way to come down as well. Could also summon a crow there just to give another unit to try to help. I think that's what we'll do, honestly. Yeah, there we go. So we have to find a way to cut through this little defensive position here. I feel like using our spell is going to be the best way, but of course he could always disjunct it, which would put us in a horrible position then. Yeah, this is kind of nasty. I'm not real happy about this. And yeah, we'll head down here. We want to grab the... Ooh, there's some treasure there. Definitely want to go for that. And some gold down here. Some mana crystals. Let's see. She lost a battle. Oh, man. Devastating. Lost her noble archer. Oh, that's terrible. Then she won a battle with the hero and the raptor. There's Julia up there, so... I'd kind of prefer she actually didn't come into the battle, but... Oh, and disjuncted my corpse looting. That's annoying. An item has arrived. That's some headgear for... Give us that extra fire protection, which I'm happy to have. And then I think we can just sell this. We can sell these boots as well. I don't think there's any reason to keep them. We've got 2 of these rifles. Let's just sell one. There we go. Allen Vale, yeah, we know that's getting invaded. Research time, we'll do the production, or the produce assassin at this point. Get that going. Alright, let's skip most of this and get to our movement here. Okay, yeah, so I don't know what to do about this at the moment. I mean, we could try it with our spell, I suppose, but... Anyway, well, let's focus on something that we are definitely more able to do here, which is... attack this city with Groshak and his group. Yeah. So the good news here is we're going to be able to use our Thunderstorm. Ooh, hitting us with some Vengeful Frost. That's not the nicest. So let's throw on our Thunderstorm. We know that's going to do some work for us here. And then we will just advance here ever so gently. Go that way, and we'll send our cavalry on a mission totally over here, along with our crow. Nice, good kill from the Thunderstorm. Would have preferred it killed... Oh, we disjuncted Thunderstorm. Good move. That does make this substantially harder for me. However, I think this is still going to be fairly doable for us. Okay, those 2 are over there. Now it's just going to be a matter of can we whittle down the swarm darters. Send the Rager in like that. Now, what I would love to do with Groshak is just move up here and see if we can provide some assistance. Could do a Chaos Rift, but I don't think we really have to. I think Magic Fist is going to be sufficient. There's a good kill. We could get up on the wall, but I think that might actually be a bit counterproductive. Really, we just need to kill off this other Swarm Darter, and then I think we're in good shape. Because you can see how much damage they can potentially do to us. Although that Poison Spit is nasty as well, so... There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll keep the Crow here, and we can flank the Marauder when they inevitably attack. Let's blast the Untouchable. Very nice. Like this. Shoot, I was really hoping for a stun there. Oh, nice. I didn't realize these guys have Demolisher. That makes this a lot easier. You know what? Let's put our Shock Trooper up on the wall, knowing that they're going to get attacked. Oh, our Knight, or Black Knight is getting attacked over here. Ouch. Yeah, they're quite poisoned, I think. So we'll get in there and get the kill that way. We just got to try and end this before they get killed. So break the gate down. That's great. We'll move in and kill the Untouchable. No problem there. And then really now the goal is going to be... Can we stun these guys? Yes. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, that makes a massive difference for us. I think the Swarm Darter is probably still going to kill our Black Knight, but let's see. Oh, good. Went after the Grimbeak Crows. That's fine by me. Okay, we'll be able to kill Rager doing its thing, and then should be able to do a Warcry flank, and there's the big kill. And then Groshak, it would be nice to... We just do a Magic Fist here. Oh! Maybe we can get the kill like this. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. Excellent. We didn't lose anybody. That's great. Okay, city awaits its fate. We'll just absorb this. All right, now the objective is to go and get rid of Yizzo himself, given that we've taken out his throne city. Not the easiest to get to that spot, but we will try our best to do so. Would be good to get rid of this spawning structure as well. That's going to threaten our city, but really getting rid of Yizzo is the priority, so that is going to be what we are going to do. Or try to do, I should say. Yeah, I mean, the question is, should we attempt this fight? Part of me says yes, part of me says no. Because if we do try it, we're almost certainly going to, like, have some trouble. And the issue becomes, you know, if we... Really, our gamble is going to be using our spell here. We're going to use Call Beast Horde. But if this gets disjuncted, we're screwed, right? So I feel like maybe we start the fight, let them cast a few spells, and then throw that spell out and see if it works. This is a big risk, though. I feel like this is a really big risk for us here. All right, I don't like this at all, but we're going to try it. You know what? I also don't love how these units are arranged, but it is what it is. We're going to do this manually, and we are probably going to regret making this decision. Oh, and I didn't realize he had a fort as well. That makes this even worse. That said, maybe I can get into a spot where I can just hit him with some range damage. Oh, that sucks. Sundren just getting blasted there. So what effect is this? Berserk. I don't think we have break control, do we? Let's see. We do not. Might just have to eliminate them. Oh, man. That really sucks. We can't attack them. Oh, that's brutal. I guess we can do it this way. That'd be the only way we can. You know what we'll have to do is we will have to sprint ourselves over here and then go like this and just try to protect our hero here. Okay, well, that really sucks. Already regretting my choices here. One thing, though, I don't think he really has... Oh, he does have. He has mounted archers. Never mind. I was going to say, I didn't think he had a lot of ranged units, but he definitely does. He's got one there, one there, one there. Yeah, he's got quite a few, actually. So, we do have essentially endless healing, but not at a rate that's going to be commensurate with what's going to happen here, I don't think. So, like with how much damage we're going to be taking as we attack. All right, so again, what I'm thinking is we want to just let this go a bit, and then hopefully we can cast our spell. Ooh, he hit me with the Dispel. Good move on his part. Granted, he is using up his mana. That's what we want. We want him to use up his casting points. And then we're going to throw our spell on and hopefully just do some work with that. Yeah, we were expecting that to happen. That's fine. I mean, heck, at least they're getting a level up. Killing their own units is one way to do it, I suppose. So you can see there, we do have Call Lightning ready to go. So I'm thinking at least we even get in there and maybe use that a little bit. These mounted archers are going to just tear us apart, though. Again, we could throw on the Beast Horde now. Feel like maybe we wait one more turn for him to do a little bit more spell casting. In the meantime, let's kind of get our flyers over here and just see. Sundren can move down like this. Ugh, this battle is just yucky. I regret doing it. I should have waited till I had more reinforcements. I mean, I can always retreat, but then I'm going to lose all my movement points, and it's just going to be a mess. And the crows are entirely expendable, right? The whole... Ooh, that is not fun. Frickin' Warbreed out there just bashing our archers to death. One thing I suppose we could try would be getting maybe a mind control on the Warbreed. Okay. So, I think now would be a good time to do our spell. Also, we can try for this. Dang, that would have been really nice to get. Okay, let's throw on our spell here. I was kind of hoping for some of them to end up behind the... in a more opportune position, but that's not really what I wanted. I was hoping they would end up in behind the walls there and cause more distraction that way, but no such luck, I suppose. Okay, there's some good damage. You know what? Let's get in there and flank them like this. Good work. And you know what? We're going to come on down here. Get the kill that way. Well, hey, at least we got rid of a Warbreed. What that's worth. Park right here in defense mode just to try to protect our poor guy. And we'll move up our crows here. Alright, so they're going to just stay put. This crow is going to also come in here to act as a shield. Hey, I'll take it. Every turn we're getting more units. This might actually give us a bit of a fighting chance. It doesn't look like he has any magic left to disjunct it, so... if we can get our animals into the fight better to take more of this damage, we might have a chance. Oh, that's terrifying. Ooh, we're going to lose a flyer for sure in there. Okay, so this is not looking great for us, but we do have some possibilities here. So one thing we can do is we could Assassin Strike the Manticore Rider. Doesn't do as much as I would hope, but still not a bad idea. I think we'll go like this, park these guys all here. Come in and try for a web. No luck there. These guys, literally, they're just going to sit there in defense mode to try to slow this group down. Penguin's going to move on in, go for the gate, I guess. Same with this wolf back here. Air Vulture is just going to cruise over. This one can get in there and start attacking the archers, at least. Alternatively, could come in and try to help with the berserkers. I don't hate that move either. Might be better to actually just help on the ground here. There we go. We can get this flyer out to do a flank shot here. And then we can let him have it right here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, not quite the kill, but close. And then might as well just get the finish here, I think. Okay, good. And now, who can we blast with this? There's the Magical Rider, but that's not really what we want to spend that on necessarily. Yeah. Oh, this is just ugly. Musket shot. That's not bad, but really not as much damage as I would like to do. And our poor flyer, I think, is in real trouble. You know what? Hang on. We could go like this. At least soften these two up a bit. Okay. That softened the Berserker up a little bit, such that maybe we could get the kill with our crows. I don't want my crows getting killed too bad, but... Nice, there we go. Okay, and that frees up the flyer. Nice, okay. Now at least we can get in there with our flyers and do some work. Let's, alright, let's start with maybe we... Let's give him the musket shot. Okay, and then we can fly over with our flyers. Give him the business, take a ton of punishment. Oh, you know what I should have done is used up the crows to let them attack, right? They would have eaten up the attacks and then kept my units safer. That would have been the smarter thing to do, but... Okay, we're going to end it there. Boy, these summoned units are really the only thing keeping me in this battle, though. I feel like at this point it's sort of in for a penny, in for a pound. If I've sort of committed to this, I think I have to see it through. Oh, my crows are just getting slaughtered here. Really, the big thing is just making sure my heroes don't get killed. Nice, that swordsman really put up a good fight. At least I'm kind of splitting their forces ever so slightly. Alright, so these penguins can get over there. Alright, so yeah, more units coming towards Reskar and his group. Thankfully, our flyers are still alive by some miracle. I think what we'll do is just pull them back. And we can get a big heal on here. Keep that one in the fight. Pull Sundren back here. I think Sundren... Oh, doesn't have any casting points. Shoot, yeah. Alright, well, I'm kind of happy to keep my flyer back. Really don't want them to get killed at this stage. My archers here are going to get slaughtered pretty quick, though. That being said, we can light up this Berserker on his way in. Yeah, good work there. And the Elder can give him the business, too. Nice, good kill there. That's excellent. I feel like that actually makes a pretty big difference for us. It's just a shame we don't have any healing with Sundren. That would be so helpful if we just had some healing support there. Right now, this Vulture, I feel like we can kind of troll them a little bit. Let's go inside the fort. Get this wolf coming in. Nice, and we've got this Vulture over here who can fly in to support that wolf. Yeah, you know what? Let's cruise over like this. Sit in defense mode. We're going to cross our fingers and hope for the best here. Nice. There's some spiders. Nice. Blighttusk Boar to help us out. That's great. Again, I'll take everything I can get, so... Well, that poor direwolf just got obliterated. Oh, our vulture's getting killed too. Oh, our elders are dead, yeah. See that coming a mile away. Boy, our summoned units are getting slaughtered pretty fast. Alright, we're gonna have to really play this smart here. I feel like we're in a pretty tough spot once again. Okay, so let's pull a little bit back with Reskar here. Turn him around. If I can. I can never quite works. There it is. Okay, so the question, do we blast these Berserkers? Do we blast the Phalanx down there? Maybe before we decide that. You know what? Here, can we... Ooh, we can almost... hit them. Yeah, let's hit them both. Perfect. Okay. And then Well, the Blight Tusk Boar can delay these two, I think. Ever so slightly. Dire Wolf over here can do something, I guess. There we go. These two are waiting to get in there. How many turns we got left on this? Expires in 4 turns. Okay, so we still got a bit of work left on it. Cruise in with this Dire Wolf like that. So the Blight Tusk Boar can delay these two, so I feel like probably better to kill off these ones while we can. Let's see. Ooh, it's not going to kill the one, though. That's really annoying. So maybe better to then try and stun these ones here. Yeah, let's do that. Nice. Okay, one of them is stunned. I feel like... Oh, we're out of range. That's very annoying. Okay, well, the fly... We're going to have to just move the flyer then and go like this. Then we can kill the one at least that's got lower health. Nice. And then I think what we'll do, like I said, is we will move our... Where are they going to go? They're going to go and probably attack the hunter. Yeah, this one is stunned, so I'm not as worried about it. But I think probably still a good idea to go like that. And then the flyer, I kind of need to keep back because I don't want them getting... Yeah, I can't let Sundren get attacked either, so I think we have to go like this. Oh, that Warbreed's gonna fool us up pretty good. Let's fly over here. Yeah, this flyer's gonna stay in defense. Ay. Okay, good. We got some support over here. That's great. Another one way off in the side. Boar's getting shot. Our poor carrion vulture. Oh, and our archers, no. Oh, those poor hunters. You know what? They did their job, though. Oh, man. Really don't want to lose this flyer. Let's see. Oh, man, they're tough. Don't have our healing this turn, so I feel like our best move is probably going to be... Ooh, we do have a musket shot. That's not bad. The musket does a decent amount of damage. Problem is there's another one right there. You know, I think we might need to pull back a bit, eh? We can pull back a little bit. What kind of range we got on this musket? Let me just check that again. If we move any further back, we're going to be out of range of it. Okay, these spiders can get in there and web, though. It's really good. Okay, we'll go here with the spiders. Go for the web. Okay, it didn't get it, but it limited their movement. And then I think with the boar, we can move in and block this one, which is good. Then soften him up, maybe. What do we got for spells? We're out of casting points. That's right. Spirit Ray. Oh, Spirit Ray I think is better than the bow. Yeah, except, you know, the musket's probably the best. Let me see that again. I don't know. The Spirit Ray might be better. Kind of hard to say. You know what? Let's go for it. All right. Blast him here. Good damage. Okay. We're going to park our boar like this. Okay, we've got our Dire Wolf here who needs to probably just get in there and try to get into the base. Now, this flyer is in really rough shape, so don't want to lose it, but if I have to, I will. Sundren obviously not in good condition either. I realize we're not doing a lot of damage back there, but I kind of just want her out of danger. So I feel like we go 1, 2, okay. And then we park in behind there, and then we go like this. I think that's about as good as it's going to get for us. Okay, nice. We have entrant. We are now into the base. Our vulture here I hate fighting these war breeds because of that regrowth, right? It just makes them so deadly. Direwolf's just going to sit in defense mode. Oh, hey, we've got a little army that's coming in this way, at least. I think it's going to be too little too late, but... And these archers on the walls are just tearing us up, right? That's really causing us a lot of grief. Oh, they killed our flyer, I think, yeah. Okay. Hopefully that boar is at least still alive. So I think if we can kill off these phalanx units, we might actually be not in awful position. So that one needs to die for sure. Got a whole bunch of them here. Ooh, okay, but we do have this. Okay, that would be pretty good. Would kill this one and wound that one. And then between Sundren with her strike, and then maybe we can... Oh, see, they're still in defense mode, though, which makes it so annoying. And is our boar dead? Oh, our boar is about to die. Okay, well, let's procrastinate making that call over there until we've got a little more action over here. So, okay, we'll cruise in, get the flanking backstab. There's a penguin in there, and this is a tier 2 penguin, so definitely not horrible. And we'll just get everybody else moving over here. This spider does have a ranged attack, which is also very nice. Okay. Those ones are all moving in. Green Big Beetle is also tier 2. I think has Demolisher, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. The other option is we heal our flyer and then just hope for the best. But really, our flyer is going to get torn up by these phalanx units. So I think we have to just fall back here and go for this blast. Nice. Okay, there's one kill at least. Then... Oh, that's going to annihilate our heroes pretty quick. But let's see. What kind of damage can we do here if we... The Assassin Strike doesn't do enough. So I think we have to do a ranged attack. Let's see, Musket. Musket's not bad. Okay, let's do Musket. And then we can go here and we'll have to try and get them. Oh. Yeah, that's too bad. You know what? I feel like I might have just screwed myself by... Yeah, we're probably gonna lose a hero. Or two. Let's see what happens. I shouldn't have attacked. I should have just kept him in defense. Because now they're gonna get free attacks on both heroes. Yep. Yeah, and they're gonna hurt us bad. Okay, Reskar can tank it. That's good. Okay, we might still be okay. We just have to bail Reskar out. That's the problem, and he's not in good position here. Hang on. Oh, is there a way we can maybe go here? Can we hit both? We can. Nice. Okay, that did give us a little bit of wiggle room. Okay. And then, you know what, we could do a self-heal. Don't hate that idea. We're not going to kill him, but... Yeah, let's do the self-heal. Okay, Penguin Overlord. Now, between all these units, we have to try and make something happen to this war breed here. Shoot, that web would have been so good. Alright, we'll go here. I'll get the Spitting Spotter in there to do something here. There we go. Okay. How many more turns we got of this? One. We gotta make it count, I guess. A giant frog over here. I'm gonna kind of play some kiting, I think. Ooh, and you know what? We can get in and go for the web or just do some good damage. Let's go for the web, though. Oh, man. It would have been really nice to land that. Oh, our poor penguins are getting shot to death. Oh, the penguin died. Okay, our spell is now over. Now, I don't think our units vanish immediately, but... Okay, that's fine. We got the kill that way. Or we're going to get the kill now. So our heroes are still alive. They're just in really bad condition. Okay, there we go. Now, what do we have left to work with? Warbreed. Man, those Warbreeds are so strong. I feel like going after the Mounted Archer is a better move just because we know the Mounted Archers won't heal themselves. We'll go up here and flank. Nice. If we can even just get a kill on one, that would be good. At this point, the name of the game is just going to be kill as many units as we possibly can. Okay. I think we'll actually rotate around, maybe. Although, you know what we could do is we could be super cheeky here. Let's just start hitting the ranged unit, and then we can keep healing ourselves. Let's see, what would do the most damage? I don't think it's equivalent between shock bolts. Yeah. Oh, nice. Good critical. Okay, really good. And then we'll just heal Sundren, hopefully, with our heal when we get access to it. Floral Weaver here can move in as well. Nice, and there's a giant frog over here, too. Okay, well, we've still got... I don't know if we can win this fight, but we can still... Ooh, maybe not. Oh, they have sprint. That sucks. Projectile reflection. Oh, they blocked the way in. Dang it. Every time I think, I'm like, oh, we've got a chance. Nope. Okay, we will frog leap our way into the base. Yeah, the Warbreed is just too darn strong for us, really. That's what's giving us the most trouble, I'd say. We have to be really careful here because we don't want Sundren getting killed, but we could go Shock Bolts again. I was really hoping that was going to get, you know what, we can do Call Lightning here and get the kill that way. But I think probably better move would just be to do this. Oh, it's... Yeah, that is a guaranteed kill. Perfect. Excellent. You know what? Big Green Beetle's just going to sit in defense, and we're going to rotate the Floral Weaver around. Meanwhile, the Bleak Ward can start hitting this gate, I guess. Yeah, I still think we're outgunned here to the point that we can't win this fight, but we're going to try and get as many kills as we can before it all ends. Yeah, the Warbreed is really the biggest problem we're running into here. Reskar, what can we do? Well, we can drop a big heal onto Sundren. Okay, that's good. This Phalanx is coming over. Ooh, you know what? This frog might be able to kill the Berserker. Well, no, it can't kill it, but it can almost get the kill. So what I'd like to do, actually, is just try to kite out the Phalanx to attack us, and then maybe we can use our ranged attacks to kind of just whittle it down that way. So all that's left now, we've got a frog over here, we've got a Floral Weaver. Now, this isn't looking great. We'll attack the gate a little bit. Again, the warg, I think we will go over here with Sundren. And, I don't know. I feel like probably better to just kind of pull back a little bit and let them come over. Oh, that Warbreed. Holy cow. The Warbreed is literally the thing that's just causing me all the problems. Okay, what's the max limit for them? Okay, we'll go right here. Actually, no. We'll go here. Because I want them to attack and not be in defense mode anymore. Okay, and we're not quite in range right now, so we'll just wait. This is good. We're almost getting our heal back, too. Alright, Floral Weaver is just going to go be a distraction over here. Yikes. Now, in a perfect world, we could kill this poor guy and this phalanx here together. Oh, he had... Oh, I forgot he had defensive strike. That actually makes this a lot harder now. Shock bolts. That's pretty good. Okay, we'll give him the business that way. And then we can give him Spirit Ray, maybe? Jeez, he's got so much... he's really tanky. What if we go like this? That's a little better. What other options do we have? Musket. Not bad. Bow is kind of crap. Spirit Ray, maybe? Eh. Let's see, this does a minimum of 1, 2, 3, 4, and a maximum of 8. Yeah, I think we can do better than that. Yeah, the Spirit Ray does a minimum... Ah, you know what? Same thing. Minimum of 4, maximum of 8. It's kind of the recurring... So I think we'll go here. Okay. Then the Warg is just going to chill. Nice. Good kill from the Warg. Okay, now the good news is the Berserker has come out to play. So what we're going to do, actually... is we're going to retreat as far back as we can, kill him, and then we're going to pull all the way back. Oh, I didn't realize the Warg couldn't move. Oh, that sucks, because that Warg is going to get killed. Oh, that's so sad. If that Warg had more movement, I would have said, oh, great, we can use it, but we can't. Alright, well, we'll heal Sundren. Poor Warg is going to die. Okay, so what do they have left? They have the Warbreed. They've got 3 mounted archers. We might be able to solo the or not solo, but to fight the Warbreed ourselves. So let's go back. Are we out of its... Ooh, it can still get to us, eh? Yikes. Warbreed is powerful, my goodness. Okay, we'll go like this. And I'm going to gamble that we can take this Warbreed on. And then we can run away. Ooh, but you know what? The archers are coming. Maybe we should just retreat. What kind of damage can we do to this guy? Eh, not good. Yeah, let's just retreat. Okay. Now, if he decides to counterattack me, we're in real trouble, obviously. We don't have any other units that can get there to support us, and we've lost all our movement. Well, we'll just have to see what happens. So, I think what we'll do is we'll kind of wrap up our turn here. Let's see. Shrine of the Fickle Mermaid is well defended. Yeah, we're going to get everybody, all hands on deck here. These two are going to stay put. This group is going to keep moving in to support Groshak. Horse is good where it is. We'll get corpse looting going again. And then for production here, really, I think it's going to, like I said, be mostly merchandise. But there might be a few spots where we do some more development type production here. This will be one example. Let's do a laboratory. Merchandise. Merchandise. Abdertham. You know what? Let's do a lab. Guildford. I will do a lab there as well. Keep doing priests here because I think it's a good idea. Alright, we're going to end the turn and let's see if we get attacked. I'm guessing we're going to. But who knows? Maybe they're just going to play defense. If they were smart, they would just kill my heroes while they can. Well, we got super lucky, so we've been given a little bit of a reprieve, which is awesome. So, we can get our reinforcements down here. We can regroup with our heroes. That being said, I still managed to whittle down the defending forces a fair bit, so I feel like we just get a few more units in here, and we'll be able to get things going again, so... Maybe not my best play ever, but I don't think it's a complete disaster. Definitely could have gone better, though. Okay, you know what we're going to do is we're going to retreat all the way back here. So at least we've got some units to defend our heroes with. And then we're going to reform our group and then think about trying that again once we have a little bit of a chance to do so. In the meantime, Groshak can get in there to hunt Yizzo down. Hopefully he moves his throne city to here and not to here, because if he moves it here, it's going to be a nightmare for us to get in there, just because it's so heavily defended. And I think that's going to probably do it for the turn here. Let's just skip all this. Yeah, and our horse here can grab the haste berries, grab the treasure. Perfect. Then we'll go around those haste berries just to not waste them. Grab that gold. And then we'll probably get killed by the roaming units, but hey, at least we got a ton of gold from it. This little guy might as well just keep doing some exploration for us since he's already in the water. Okay, and that's a dead end there, so we'll turn around. And this priest is gonna zip on down. Just kind of confirm our army movement here, and then I think we'll end the episode. Yeah, so that's going to do it. So next time we can just finish up her production choices. So a little bit of a devastating outcome there. We lost pretty much all of our units in our main stack for Reskar. However, I don't think it is the end of the world, as we did keep our heroes alive, and we whittled down most of his defending units. So I think we are still in reasonable shape, but definitely a little bit of a setback. Anyway, as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.